So this is a training video to show you how to add metadata to your files, so your PDF files or a document, as well as to your actual pages themselves. So with the first part of this, let's look at how to add the metadata to your page. So when you first enter Experience Editor, you will dive into the content editor. Now, I like to have a lot of the information for the pages, for the metadata pages, just in a little notepad, just on the side, so I know exactly what it is, or you can just add it in there if you just think of it on the fly. So as your either arts or libraries, let's dive into arts, for example, and let's just go into, let's see, programs. I found the Mayor Writing Awards. So in this, you'll see a screen much like this one. So you'll have your quick info, which will be updated as you add information in there. You've got your item path, which is a good one to know. And the next part, you'll have your page title, which you may or may not have already added in here. In this case, we've got the Mayor's Writing Awards. We've got your abstract, which is an abstract of the page. You've got obviously your content, which is the content of the page itself, and an image. So what we want to do is we want to go a little bit further down, and you'll see this metadata field here. Oops, I've just closed it. You can close those up as well. So what we want to do is we want to fill in meta title, meta description, and meta keywords. So this is something I prepared earlier. So this is the first one that I've added here in the title. So this is the title of your page. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that it's SEO friendly. So what I've put here is the Darebin Mayor's Writing Awards. It's an annual award for writers who live, work, and study in the city of Darebin. So this is what will come up as a metadata when it's being searched. You'll find this will give you a better search result. Just a really quick description of the title of the page itself. The second part we want to look at is the meta description. So this is just a little bit more information. So we don't want to put the same as the title. We want to put something that's more of a description of it in itself. And in this case, the Mayor's Writing Awards, I've put here now in its 6th year, the Darebin Mayor's Writing Award celebrates local stories and local writers. So that just gives a little bit more description about the page, and it's more of a clickable description that people might find interesting. So you want to keep this interesting as well. In terms of the keywords, we want to put obviously keywords that are related to the content. So I have here, I put in here writing program, which makes sense, Mayor Writing Award, and Darebin programs, because it's within the programs folder. So I find this is not an exact science, but I just found that those ones match to this particular page. Just have a good think of what you're adding in there and make sure that they're different between the 3 different keywords. The other thing we want to do is we want to add a category. So I've already added that in here. So the category for this one, because it's in programs, I put here programs and opportunities. And so you click on this arrow and you just choose one of these, and then it will automatically add it. So then the next part is we want to look at what the tags are. So these are ones I prepared earlier. There's awards, literature, and writing. Let me go in here. So you click on the edit link, and then you can choose between these pre-populated tags that we've already created for you. So if you want to add them, you just click on that and you click this blue arrow to the right. What I'll do is you can also remove them if you make a mistake. So I'm going to actually remove these now to show you. And what you do is you just click on this back arrow. So that moves it back into this left-hand square. So let's go into it again. So let's say we're looking at this for the first time and we're wanting to add those tags. So for this one, I want to add awards. So where are we? We've got awards. Awards. It's all in alphabetical order. Here we go. So we click on that, and then we click on the right-hand arrow. So that moves this into the right-hand box. Then we have literature. So chose literature because it's part of what we decided with the team, and it fits quite well. Obviously, it makes sense. Mayor's Writing Awards would be literature, So I'm using, again, doing the same thing, clicking on that and the right arrow. And then we have writing, which makes sense. So writing in alphabetical order, we have writing. Oh, where's that? Oh, okay. For some reason it's up here. But anyway, that occasionally happens. So we've got writing here as well. In general, it's all in alphabetical order, but occasionally you might find a few. We'll see if we can change that. But for the moment, there you go. We've got 3 tags, and we only generally have 2 to 3 tags. Click OK, and that will be connected to your, this will all be your metadata filled in for that particular page. This down here, the navigation, we rarely touch this because, you know, it's hiding, clicking this box, hiding from breadcrumbs, hiding from navigation. We generally don't want to do that. I know in some cases there is, but in 95% of cases, we will leave that as it is. So once you've done that, you want to click Save. And then what you want to do is you want to go into Publish and then Publish Item. Make sure you don't publish site, because they'll publish the entire site and you'll be sitting here for hours. So we first want to do is we want to click on Publish Item. You'll see this box. Most of this is already pre-populated with the right ticks in each box. And we click Publish. OK. And depending on how much content or what you've done there, it'll take anywhere between 30 seconds to a couple of minutes. So there you go, that item has been published and it's now ready to view on the site. So that's for the page metadata. If we're looking at files, what we would do is, let's use the same example. So let's go to the Mayor's Writing Awards as well. So if we go into, oops, okay. So what we would do is we dive into site call. We wouldn't go in the content editor, we would go into the media library. So we click on the media library, and as we're in arts, you'll see here we've got arts, we've got images and files. Images is obviously the pictures we add on the page. The files are any sort of documents that we're using for that particular page. So in this case, we were looking for the Mayor's Writing Award. So that would be under Programs and Opportunities and Programs. And look, we've got here the Mayor's Writing Awards folder. So we've already pre-populated a lot of these, but if you want to add additional files in there, then you can do that. So I have created this test page for that purpose. So if you click on the test page, you'll have a title up here, so you can actually click on that and you can add your title in here. Just type it in and press OK. And then a lot of this information we don't need to fill in. You'll see your document attached there. And what we'll do is, so we add a title. So I've already put a title here, is Upon What Chickens Taught Me About Community by Kurt Johnson. So that was the title. Keywords, again, related to the related to that particular file. So we've put here Community Engagement Writing Program, and we've got Darebin Mayor's Writing Awards as well. We might even, with this one, I think we could even probably just put Writing Program, might be a better one. Darebin Mayor's Writing Awards, and we might have something like literature. So we fill in the keywords, and then we have a description, and that's just a bit of a description of the content in the file itself. So Kurt Johnson, winner of Darebin Mayor's Writing Awards, story about Chutney the dog and chickens, and community choosing names for the new chicks. So then we fill in description, and that's pretty much it for the files themselves. A lot of this other information under properties doesn't need to be looked at. Location, you can add, you know, country code, location code, all those sorts of things, but they're not really needed. The main focus that you'll be looking at is this information. So title, keywords, and description, and all these are generally pre-populated. So that's the metadata for the document. So what we've discussed today is we've gone through on how to add metadata for a page, which is this one, which is in the content editor, and then we've added metadata for a PDF, which is in the media library. So that's the training for today. And yeah, thank you for your time.